This is Prehistoric Kingdom, and it's a video game where you create your own dinosaur park, except it's not limited to only dinosaurs like Jurassic World Evolution. You can also create mammals and reptiles and amphibians, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be playing the game Prehistoric Kingdom for the very first time. Let's get right into it. I had to start off by at least learning the controls. I had never played this game before, so well, I didn't really know the controls, but luckily it has about the same controls as Jurassic World Evolution 3. And then I got straight into making an enclosure. And then I started to use the terrain tools, and they were super easy to use. And now, with my brand new enclosure complete, I decided to go and make a dinosaur, or a mammal, and I chose the cave bear.
A cave bear's diet is far more vegetarian than its modern relatives, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. Even giant pandas, with their cute and cuddly reputations, have exceptionally strong bites for eating bamboo. Now imagine a herbivorous bear that weighs as much as, if not more than, an adult polar bear.
The animations looked awesome, and the detail on their fur was so, well, detailed. It just was so realistic. And then I started work on my next enclosure. And for this enclosure, I decided to use the Triceratops.
Triceratops, one of the most recognizable and largest dinosaurs of its kind. Several fossilized Triceratops have been given nicknames like Lane, Hatcher, or Homer. Personally, I prefer names starting with T.
And once again, great animations and great detail. And even after they got out of the water, their skin looked shiny. And next up, I started to make my next enclosure, and then I added the Tyrannosaurus Rex to it.
There it is, the one and only king of the tyrant lizards. Tyrannosaurus is as big as the movies, and yet somehow even scarier. T-Rex has the most powerful bite force of any land animal on the planet. And if those massive jaws weren't threatening enough, you know it could swallow you and me both in one go. This is a creature of pure instinct, so let's hope it doesn't try to take back its kingdom anytime soon.
And the T-Rex looked awesome. Its pattern was really cool, and seeing it in the redwood forest just made it even cooler. And then I made another enclosure for a future dinosaur, and built a vivarium for a bunch of Diplocalyces. And once again, I've said this way too many times in this video, the detail was awesome, and, well, they just looked really, really cool, swimming around in the water and on land. And then I made another vivarium, but this time for Titanoboa. And then for that swampy enclosure I made a little bit ago, I chose the Dinocyrus to go into it.
Now this is an interesting fellow. This dinosaur is called Dinocyrus, a name meaning horrible hand. First discovered as a giant pair of arms, we now know that Dinocyrus resembled a huge humpbacked goose roaming the marshy wetlands of prehistoric Mongolia.
And it looked awesome seeing the light beams shine through the trees and onto its feathers. And swimming in the water, it looked even cooler. Anyways, that's where I'm getting off today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So long, folks. Bye.